What would you name your dragon? You can't say toothless.
Okay, Locky.
First for me, we talked the animated versions and now we're talking live action. As far as, because you were involved with those as well, but is a mindset when you're in person, like the voice acting, the real acting, and this is real now?
Night and day.
Yeah.
Night and day. Voice acting, I love.
Yeah.
I'm in a studio, had a lot of fun working with Dean, but this is a complete transformation. I'm stepping into another world. The costumes were incredible. Took hours to get on that and the makeup. So by the time it felt like a full metamorphosis by the time I stepped on. I felt like stoic, and I stepped into this world of Burke, and I think you see that in the movie. I think the movie feels more present, more immediate, more visceral, because you're really experiencing that, not just the voice in a drawing.
Right.
And even though I loved the animation, but it was drawings, now you're looking into the eyes of these characters, and I think that their struggles are much more, there's much more color and nuance in them. So you definitely, as the movie going, get more and more sucked into this world.
Is speaking of the costume, is it heavy? It looks heavy.
That costume was, that was a struggle. That was about, with the axe and shield, 90 pounds. It was about 75 without that, because, in the helmet, and I had to wear that all day long. And that's what I talk about, that metamorphosis, because when you are wearing that most of the day, you start to, and you're living the life of stoic more than you're living the life of Gerard Butler, because then you just go home and go to bed. You sit in the house going, how am I going to do this tomorrow? No joke. How am I going to do this tomorrow? But you are just, that costume.
But it looks great, man.
It looked amazing, and it felt amazing.
Yeah.
So when I stepped in there, because no other Vikings were like, the costumes were great, but I was twice the size of everybody else. My shoulders were out here, my helmet was out here, and so when I stepped on there, I felt like a leader. I felt like a chieftain. But then I could go in the other direction and play with, the more emotional journey. I had the big stuff covered.
Yeah.
But the journey an audience are going to go on with me and with Hiccup is the internal journey. And I find this movie is, I think everybody does, it's so emotional.
It's very emotional. It's magical.
Yeah.
We're going to end with this. If you had a dragon, because they're real, of course, let's pretend, what would you name your dragon? You can't say toothless.
Okay. Locky. Locky, because now, and it's only the Loch Ness Monster, right? I'm from Scotland.
No,
we
I
have the
know,
Loch
yeah,
Ness
yeah.
Monster. I mean, he lives more underwater, but we could give him wings, because I like going underwater, but I would also like to fly around the clouds. But his nickname is Locky, and I think that'd be, I like that idea, because I could keep my Scottish brogue, All right, Locky! All right, Locky! Stop sniffing that dragon shit. Let's go.
Thank you.
I am so fired.
No, you're not. And I'll say thank you, Jerry. See, I just used it since I got promoted. Bro, I love you,
Good
dude.
to see you.
Only on the Backstage Experience.